Great day, students. It's Mr. Sargent here with your recap video for social studies. If you missed today, well, we continued our celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month by learning a little bit about Mexico. And ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be more excited to learn more about this country. So some of the things that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at an epic book on Mexico. We're going to be learning about how to organize our ideas and organize our information that we read about. And there'll be a little activity at the end that shows the Mexican flag and the meaning and symbolism behind what the flag means. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back and let's learn. So, like I said before, in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, which runs September 15th through October 15th, this week we're going to focus on the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world, and that is Mexico. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of incredible facts and information about Mexico. So what we're going to do first is we're going to read together a book called, well, Mexico by Jessica Rudolph. So let's sit back and let's read.
Mexico by Jessica Rudolph. This is Mexico. Warm, colorful, lively. Mexico is a country in North America. Most of Mexico is surrounded by water. People surf at Mexico's many beaches. Most of Mexico is warm all year. Many plants grow in the warm weather. Spiky cactuses grow in Mexico's deserts. Organ pipe cactuses can live more than 150 years. Tall trees grow in rainforests. Thousands of kinds of animals live in Mexico. Spider monkeys live in trees. Gila monsters dig homes under the ground. These lizards have a poisonous bite. Monarch butterflies spend winter in Mexico. After winter, most of them travel north to the United States. Mexico has mountains and a large plateau. A plateau is an area of high, flat land. Most Mexicans live on the plateau. Mexico also has more than 3,000 volcanoes. Sometimes they erupt. Mexico City is the country's largest city. It's also the capital. Nearly 9 million people live in Mexico City. More people live there than in New York City. People have been living in Mexico for thousands of years. Indians, such as the Maya and the Aztecs, built large cities. Chichen Itza was a Maya city. A huge pyramid stands there. Many people visit it. The Spanish came to Mexico in the 1500s. They ruled for hundreds of years. Mexico is no longer ruled by Spain. Today, most Mexicans are part Spanish and part Indian. The Spanish built many churches. Some of them are still used today. Spanish and many Indian languages are spoken in Mexico. How do you say please in Spanish? Por favor. Mexico is the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world. This is how you say thank you. Gracias. Mexicans have many kinds of jobs. Some people work in factories. Workers building a car. Other people work on farms. They grow foods like avocados and cacao. Cacao pods grow on trees. Chocolate is made from the pods. Avocados. Chocolate. Many towns have plazas. These are outdoor spaces where people can relax or see friends. Mariachi bands often play music in the plazas. Mariachi musicians play instruments such as violins, trumpets, and guitars. What foods do Mexicans like? Many people eat tacos. Tacos are made with thin bread called tortillas. The tortillas can be folded around meat, cheese, and vegetables. For a treat, some people drink spiced hot chocolate. Tacos. Mexicans celebrate lots of holidays. The Day of the Dead is in November. People honor dead friends and family on this day. People decorate graves on the Day of the Dead. Some dress up like skeletons. Flowers and candles on graves.
Wow, so much great information in that book. They talked about a little bit about everything. And sometimes when we read information out of books, it just seems like there's so much to process that sometimes we have to read it 2 or 3 times. Well, I wish there was a way that we could write down some of the facts that we've learned as we read. I got it. If you look behind me, this is called a tree map. You can probably figure out why it's called the tree map, because it looks like it kind of looks like a tree. So if we use this, if we learn how to use this, I think we can figure out a way to write down information as we read. So let's give it a try. Now in the top box, we know what we want to read about. We know our focus and the topic of our book, and that is Mexico. So we can put that in the top box, can't we? But then there are 4 other boxes there. What could we put in those? Well, how about major things about Mexico? Maybe like its language? How about some of its culture? How about its capital cities? How about some of the major jobs they have there? It could be the sports, it could be anything. Well, we found interesting in the story we could put down. So for today's activity, I think what we're gonna do is, first of all, write Mexico in the top box. And let's do this. Let's go language. Let's go capital cities. Let's go the geography, or what the land looks like. And let's go other cultural facts. So as we go through the story, what we can do is, as we find information about our 4 subheadings here, we can write down information. So we can either go back into the story now, or you can do this in class. Or if you're at home right now, go back and rewatch the video. See if you can find information about 4 facts, or those 4 subheadings about Mexico. And then what we're going to do is, well, we're going to put them on the lines underneath. So just to show you as an example, if you look right here, you will see under language, we know Spanish and many Indian languages. We found that on page 20. So if we go back, we can write that in our box. And they even give us 2 examples of some Spanish words, por favor, which means please, and gracias, which means thank you. So we could also put those under language. Ladies and gentlemen, as you read, it's about what you find important as you read. So this is something that I want to use in the future to take notes, to write down information, to make sure we're understanding what we're reading as we read. It's going to make a bigger connection with everything that we do. Now, let's say you're looking for a challenge. On the back of the tree map, I have put a reading comprehension down all about Mexico. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. This is one of those activities you could definitely work on with your parents, with your after-school teachers, with your tutors, with anyone that helps you with your homework. Or you can try it on your own. This is a challenge reading, but in this reading, there is so much more information that we could write down on our tree map. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing all the great information you find as you read about Mexico. Now for the final activity, we took a look at the flag. Now, have you ever looked at a flag and wondered why they choose the colors that they did? Why did they choose, like for the United States flag, why did they choose red, white, and blue? Well, we took a look at the Mexican flag today and we took a deeper investigation on the meanings of the colors. Now, if you look, the major colors are the green symbolizes hope or independence. On September 27th, 1821, Mexico declared its independence from Spain. So having that green in the flag is a great reminder of their Declaration of Independence. The white represents unity. Now, what unity means is togetherness, working together to make the best country possible. And the red represents the blood of those who fought for their freedom. So it's a constant reminder of the sacrifices made so that Mexico could be independent. Now, if we take a look at the center symbol right here, we have an eagle eating a snake perched on a prickly pear cactus. Now, the reason why this symbol is so important is because it harks back to the Aztec culture. Now, we read a little bit about the Aztecs in the book, and there's some more information in the reading comprehension. But this was a symbol that was used for hope, for independence, for Mexico. And they held on to their ancient culture, and they even put it on their flag. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you look at a flag, realize there's more meaning behind it than just something that symbolizes a country. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you learned a lot about Mexico. And if you want to learn more, there are tons of books and information out there about Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to learn more about other cultures. I urge you to learn more about their history and their culture and just how amazing our incredible world is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a great evening, and I cannot wait to see each and every one of you tomorrow.